This year was so much fun, but it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV and NBA 2K21, wherever.
This is Zach and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Orlando Magic.
Get hip or get stung.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey,
He said, what I've done is connected my three, my pull-up, and my free throw. They're all the same shot now. I'm going to keep trusting my skill, and eventually it'll all come together. With my motor, I feel like whatever I'm doing out there, I can just keep going and going. Kevin?
Tremendous athleticism. Thanks, D.A. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bembry. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. And the last two drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
Now, here's Fournier. The pass to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. That shot no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. He kicks it to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Capella's got his team on the board to start the game for the Hawks. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Hawks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Here's Isaac after the made shot from John Collins. Pass to Vucevic. Fultz with the ball. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Hunter, the pass to Young. Over Fultz. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
An adept mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Whereas for some players now in their second seasons, you can tell just how big the jump is between that first year and their second year in the league.
I think, Kevin, it's probably the single biggest growth opportunity. One of the things that happens is the game slows down for second-year players. Very rarely do you see a guy take a step backwards. They're comfortable, they're more confident, and they know what to expect.
Here's Bembry following the basket by Evan Fournier. Passes it to Young. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one, good.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Now, here is Young, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, guys, you think about the turnaround in Orlando last season. One of the big parts of that turnaround, obviously, was the great production they got out of the center position.
That's good from Capella. Doors for the Magic last year. Vucevic putting up career numbers.
Boy, Kev, he was dynamite. Averaged over 20 points a game for the first time in his career, and he combined that with 12 rebounds. Consider that came after this organization drafted a center in the lottery, Mo Bamba. So what's the future for those two?
Both free throws good from Capella. The Magic trail by 4. And here's Augustine. Pass to Bamba. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. Herter passes to Teague. Back to Herter. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Ross with the steal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
And a career high in scoring, Doris, for Terrence Ross last season.
Boy, he thrived in the instant offense role off the bench. This guy unleashed into an aggressive, assertive, shot-hunting scorer. What a season he had. That
free throw good from Ross. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Detroit. Herder passes to Hunter. Here's Fernando. The feed to T. Over Augustine. The Hawks again can't hit. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Floats one up. No good from Ross.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Teague surveying the D. It's hauled in by the Magic. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, that takes concentration from Jeff Teague, Kevin, right? He's got to convert through contact. Remarkable strength. Pretty good style, too. Not bad.
Skal Labissière's checked in for Atlanta. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. Free throw good, Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague is a very capable scorer from the lead guard position. He plays with a high motor. He can make shots. This guy is very good at the point.
Now here's Ross, and there's the pass to Augustine. Now Ross fires the three, hits it from three-point range. Ross has got 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Teague from deep, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks ahead, leading by just 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I always said it's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Then there's Teague. Then there's Skal Labissière. And it's Fernando in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And Atlanta has possession. The Magic getting the bucket. Labissière, the pass to Herder. Dishes to Hunter. 5 on the clock. Augustine against T. The shot comes out. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Hunter. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic shooting about 42% so far. Augustine against T. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
Well, you think about the solid first year Steve Clifford had coaching the Orlando Magic. This team had a solid season with a great leap on the defensive end of the floor. Clifford once again showing he is a great defensive mind in the NBA coaching ranks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And with Clifford and the defense, he's excelled in that area his whole career.
Well, think back at both stops in Charlotte and Orlando. His teams have been really solid on the defensive end of the floor. They limit turnovers and second chance points. get back in transition, build the wall. It's becoming his calling card as a coach, guys.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Murray's checked in for Ross. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Now, here is Young. The stupendous finish in traffic. Young's got his second basket of the night.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Now, here's Collins. After the miss from Trae Young. Here's Herter, who's guarded by Fournier. Here, these defensive coaches in our meetings, Doris, talk about their players staying on a string, helping the helper. Help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, was a Defensive Player of the Year category. Rudy Gobert, multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy is considered a great shot blocker, and no question that's the case, but it's because his defensive rotation is so good. Guys like Marcus Smart, the ones willing to give up their body, fly around the floor, be great anticipators. I mean, that impacts winning.
Aren't they fun to watch?
So fun.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Bembry. No good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Fournier. They get the rebound. Carter Williams with the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Out to the wing. Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Fournier. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And passing with a purpose there. I love how Carter Williams keeps his teammates involved.
Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And Young kicks to Collins. Here's Herter, defended by Gordon. Herter passes to Collins.
Out of Wake Forest, John Collins quickly emerging as a top-notch scorer. A tremendous finisher, and his range extends out beyond the arc.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. So for the Hawks, Damian Jones comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Teagan for Kevin Herter. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Murray. James Ennis, he'll check in for Evan Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Magic leading by 6. Fultz looking around. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. And the basket by Gordon.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
20 seconds left in the first half. Now Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Teague for three. Here's Jones. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. Our coaches really drew up something good for us. They wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Hawks trail by 16, so on the floor for Orlando. Magician is out there with DJ Augustine. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then it's Ennis. And it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Collins, good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Augustine with it. Pass to Aminu. Ennis taking his time here. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Ennis has got his first 3 points of the game.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Fernando. Kicks it to Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. DJ Augustine picks one up.
Well, comparisons to Steph Curry, unfair for Trae Young, and they're quieting. His shooting percentages in year one leave plenty of room for growth.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Young. And Greg, you talk about unfair comparisons for Trae Young. His career will always be measured against that of Luka Doncic after the Hawks traded back from the number 3 pick.
And Doncic going on to win Rookie of the Year, an instant star, and Trae Young with plenty of talent. We'll see what he can accomplish.
You know, Greg, at Oklahoma, the long-range shooting of Trae Young drew eyes. But it seems it's his passing that's his most NBA-ready attribute.
How about, Kevin, first player in history to lead D1 college basketball in points and assists. Top 10 in the league in dimes his rookie season. Young man has a chance to be special.
Aminu. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 15. And here is Teague. Passes it to Young. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Pass to Augustine. The pass to Magician. Bamba dishes to Ennis. He kicks to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. Teague's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Herter. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
1:22 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Augustine. He dishes it to Bamba. Back to Augustine. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bamba kicks to Augustine. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Mohamed Bamba.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Here's Herter. And the 3 off target. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.